on YouTube, and we are live. So, quite nice. So, hello everybody. And tonight we have an experiment going on, like the whole streaming thing is an experiment. But a good ChessDojo friend, quad-exe, and we will try to show our chess endgame sparring. And yeah, so Quad, how are you today?
Yeah, well, I'm good. How about you?
I'm also good. That's good. All right. So,
Always nice to
um,
be sparring some endgame.
yes, it's absolutely true, and it's needed. I found out during the classic games on the weekend. So, I found a website called Chess Endgame Training, and it is open source, and we are going to use it. And the fun part is that my chess coach, Balint Nadjejezi, he always calls me a chess baby because I have such limited knowledge of chess. And the fun part is that this website for the beginner checkmates, yeah, uses a, I don't know what's the word in it, a sucker for babies. I believe that's the word for this icon, yes. So that fits perfectly well. And I guess we just jump in right away. And the plan, of course, is in many installments working through all the endgames positions they have. So it's about queen versus king, rook, 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 pawn endgames, bishop endgames, knight endgames, bishop and knight endgames, rook and pawn endgames, and rook, pawn, knight endgames, and so on. So they really have many different variations, and I believe we will be busy the full year if we have like weekly sessions, and I will also have probably different co-hosts on stream. So this is something to me which is really very exciting. So then we jump right in. I click on this sucker symbol and it says basic 1 out of 3 in this section. And they start with the queen endgames. And you can see here, I already for test did position number 1. It's marked green, and we are going to repeat this and then we work our way through. So I'm going to just open it up and checking if the screen is coming up all right. I think it is. Large and nice. So the plan is that we are not going to play against a computer, but I will be able to do moves manually. And then we will also play against the computer so that we really drill in the positions. Yeah. So here, what do you like to play, black or white?
Uh, in this position,
Yes.
I don't. It doesn't matter. I think we will be changing it up, right? So we
Yes.
play both, or so what? Yeah, take your pick. What you want.
Okay. I play white. Okay. And
Okay.
guys, this is not
And
a
how it's gonna
master.
work? I'm just gonna tell you the moves that I want
That
to
is
make.
correct. And then I do them on the board. Yes.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
great.
So I
Then I
just
just
want.
the
Hmm?
time delay. My picture is a little bit delayed in the like the audio and the pictures. I have like a little bit delayed pictures, but now let's see how it will work.
Yeah,
Um,
we find out. Okay. So what I wanted to say
yeah, okay,
is that
great.
this is not a master class of end game experts. At least I wouldn't consider myself an end game expert. Yeah. And so if we make wrong moves, please don't hesitate to let us know in chat. And yeah, so then we can just start, I think. So I start by moving my queen to h6 to box in your king.
Okay, wow. There's a long delay, right?
Oh, it
Yeah,
would
but
probably be
I
okay.
I will move. Yeah, let's see. E7. Else, you can maybe can you share your screen on Discord instead, so I can watch there. Maybe that would work better.
I don't know if that works in parallel, but we can try, of course. So
Yeah,
I'm
because then I
going.
think I get the picture more instantaneously, so
Yeah,
to
okay.
speak.
We see. So share my screen to you. This one and go live.
Yeah, something
Okay.
is happening definitely. Yeah, because that would be a big help if I get like when you make the
Yes.
move, I actually get it
Mm,
like right away, right? Would speed up
okay.
the stream a
But
little bit.
I see that now on my stream it is showing this circle of death.
Yeah, I have the same actually.
Yeah. So I need to stop that stream here. Yeah, and stream seems to be live again. Is it?
Okay, so you can't handle both.
Correct. Yes.
How about can you turn down the like so you don't you stream in a or in on Discord you have a lesser resolution? Uh, is that possible so both can run at the same time?
I don't know what you're meaning.
Like so your Discord like the stream you do on Discord that is in a lower resolution so don't take up so much bandwidth.
Oh, it is not bandwidth at all. It's I have bandwidth like a lot. So that's not a matter.
Okay.
It's probably something with the OBS not being able to do both. So I believe that's the
Uh,
case. Mm.
okay.
We
Yeah,
can live with the delay, I
that's probably
guess.
it.
So
Yeah, let's just see how it goes.
yes, correct. So you said E7, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. E7 has been moved on the board. So then we just go to the bring in the king. So I move D3.
Oh wow. The black king has not even moved yet. It's first moving
Yes, I
now.
see that. Yes.
That's a long
Okay.
delay. Yeah, that's a very long. But in these if simple cases, I think it's okay. I can just imagine or visualize. So, but if it gets more
Oh, very nice. Oh.
complicated, it's not going to be a problem.
Mhm.
So, but I move. Yeah, let's say f7.
F7. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm checking the stream when the move has been done. Okay. Yeah, it's not there yet. I don't see it at least. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, now, only now. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Now it's moving for me here.
that's strange today. So, but yeah, we'll make it. Okay. So I bring in the king to E4.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I will move back to E8. Oh, E7. E7.
Okay, so it's E7 this time from your side. Then I go um, E5.
I go back to F7.
F7. Okay. Then I think it might be quite nice for me to go Queen H7.
Yeah, and then I go. Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah, I just go f8, I guess.
F8?
It's great. I'm several moves. Yeah, I'm several moves ahead on the like 3 or 4 moves ahead in. So I'm actually playing blindfolded chess here in a way,
Yes, okay.
compared to what I'm watching. But actually, I could just set it up on a separate board actually and just follow it on my own board.
Yes,
Could
that's
do
what
that.
you could do because it's so easy. You just open up a
Yeah.
browser. That's easily to do. You just go to the Chess Endgame Trainer website and then click on the basic queen number 1 position, and you have it on your board. And then you can just go with me. That's probably best. We do
Because
this
I
for
actually think
position
I have
number
it
2.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Then we
Then
can just do a simultaneous chess.
yes, correct. So then I go king f6.
Uh, yeah, then I go Zugzwang e8, right?
e8, right? Nice. Okay. And then I give you a checkmate with queen e7. And it's a
Yeah.
new personal record. So the website also just
Wow.
does check how many moves you needed to bring in the checkmate.
Hmm.
Okay, so I click on review. Let's see what happens if I go to review. Just giving this here. Okay. So that was all right. Then we can just go to the queens again. I click on basic position
Is it
number
in basics?
basic, yes, queens and position number 2.
Oh, okay. Wow. It's very basic. How
Of
many? How
course
many?
they are.
Do you think we should go through all these? It's basically the same thing.
Yes, we make it quick. Yeah. So we hurry through it. This time you are white.
In in like in position 2.
Yes, position 2, you are white. Yes, correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I do a D. I think I just do a D5.
Queen d5. Okay, got it.
Oh, it moves. Oh, what is going on? The computer's moving for me here in my
Yes, you need to click
version.
at the bottom. At the bottom, you have a human and a computer. Click on that, and then you get 2 humans, and that means you can move both sides.
Yeah. Oh,
Just do it again. Open it up again, and then
yes.
it will work. Got it?
I'm set. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm black now, and I'm going to move to e7.
Yeah. Well, I go E6.
King e6 doesn't work. Queen
Yeah.
e6.
Oh, queen is queen E6. Yeah.
Okay, queen e6. Got it. Okay. So then I go to d8.
Okay. Well. Boop, 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 boop. You say D8, right?
Yes.
Um, is it important that we do it as fast as possible?
Doesn't have to be
Or
fast.
just
You
do it?
said it's so basic we can skip it. So I'm just waiting for your move.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, maybe I go I go C6.
c6 with the queen, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I do the stalemate, yeah, it will be very embarrassing, no?
Yeah, of course it would be embarrassing, yes. But I learned chess is
Well,
a very embarrassing thing at all. So whatever you do,
yeah,
every move you have the chance to embarrass yourself. Mm,
yeah, a lot, yeah.
yeah,
But
so I have only
I
one
just
move here, and that is e7.
yes, and then I go c7.
c7, okay. And then I have two moves, and I'm choosing f8.
Fate, good. Then I go f6 with the king.
Mhm. And I have only two moves. I go e8.
E8, and that's checkmate on e7, right?
On
Oh,
f7, you
that
said?
came a really loud sound.
Did you say e7?
Uh, e7, yeah, the
Yes,
checkmate.
thank you. Okay. It's a new personal record. Wonderful. And we can jump right to the next puzzle. You again
Okay,
have
next
to
puzzle.
click on
And then I have
the
to,
icon
yeah,
on the at the bottom so it gets manual mode. Okay, it's my turn as white, and again I need to box in your king, get it to the side of the board to be able to checkmate, and that's why I'm just bringing in the king for now. With b2, sorry.
b2, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to the middle of the board with e5.
And why would you like to stay in the middle of the board?
Because if the king and queen should checkmate together, then they have to have help from the edge of the board. They need to bring
Yes, can
the black king to the edge of the board to checkmate.
yeah, can only be checkmated at the edge of the board. That's correct. So now it's my turn. I'm going king c3.
Yeah, c3, good. And I'm just going. I think I'm going back to e4.
Back to e4. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to box you in with my queen. And I'm going to play queen to d4.
Queen d4. Okay, then I will run away from your king, I think. Yeah. I go f5. I'm just trying to make as many moves as possible. Maybe have a time advantage I could use, right?
That's true. Okay. So nice. Then I'm just going to go e3 with my queen.
Yeah, what did you say? E3?
Yes, correct.
E3, yeah. Okay. Well, then I will go to, I think, f6.
f6. Okay. Then I follow you with my queen to e4.
Mhm. I will go. What? Yeah, I think G. No, yeah, yeah. No, let's take f7.
f7. I heard f7. So I follow you again, and I don't know if you notice the pattern. It's always the L shape of the horse jump. So if I follow you with that, it's quite easy to box you in with only the queen. So I'm going to e5.
Hmm. I, oh yeah, e5. Yeah, yeah. And then I will go to g6.
I heard g6.
Yeah, g6.
Okay. Then I'm going to f4.
F4, you say?
Yes.
I will go to, yeah, not so many choices. I would maybe go to just G7.
G7. Okay. Which means I can bring my queen to F5.
And I go G8.
G8. Okay, and now I will have a problem, I think, if I'm going to go, well,
Just
F6 would
go
still be
G7 and
fine.
approach with the king, right?
Yes, but F6 would still be fine as you can still go back and forth between H7 and G8. But
Yeah.
I'm bringing in the king now, why not? So it's D4.
Yeah, D4 after G8, right?
Yes.
D4. Good. Yeah, well then I just go back to G7.
G7 it is. Okay, and I bring the king to E5.
Yeah, E5. Then I go. I will go do hope for a little trick, little stalemate trick. If you fall in, I'll at least give you the possibility to
Yes,
stalemate me,
that's
right?
always good.
It's the best I can do. King H6.
King H6. Okay, so if I bring
I
the
will
king
give you
to...
an advice. Put the king on F6. Just try. Trust
No,
me.
I won't. Okay,
Okay.
because the king has nowhere to go and
Yeah,
not
exactly.
doing this, obviously. So, what to do
Yeah.
here? I'm just going queen G4.
Queen G4. Yeah, good move. I have Zugzwang H7.
H7, all right. Which means I'm going to bring my king now to F6.
6, yes, of course. And then I have two choices. I will go H8.
H8, okay. You're on the edge of the board, and that is the place where we noticed that can be a checkmate. And the checkmate, of course, here is queen G7. I got a new record
Yeah.
with 13 moves. I could have done it faster, but I thought it would be nice to explain uh, the horse move, horse shape move, what is called the L move from the horse concept with the queen. Okay.
Ah,
So we
okay.
can go to the next puzzle, and then it's your turn, and it's position number 4 out of 14. And I am
Okay.
black this time.
Yeah. I will just confine you to the king side of the board
Okay.
and to a quadrant, right? By D5.
Queen D5.
Queen. Yeah. So I
Yes,
don't
got
have
it.
to go as far as with my king, right? It's easier.
Yes. I went to G4.
D4, yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I will use this L shape with this L shape from the horse also with the E5.
Queen E5. All right. So I'm going to go to F3.
3, okay. Then I will approach with my king to B2.
Got it. I'm going G4.
D4 back, yeah. Then I go C3 with the king.
C3 with the king. I go F3.
F3, and I approach again with king D3.
King D3. I go G4.
Okay, then I approach again with E3.
E3. Got it. And now I am forced to leave the G file and have to
Mm.
go to the H file. I don't like it because I'm on the edge of the board then. But what
Yeah,
needs to be done needs to be done. So
yeah, it's
H4.
kind of the plan. Can I take back? I put something in wrong. Oh, I can right here. Or what? Can I take back a move?
At the
Oh,
top,
it doesn't
maybe
matter.
there are arrows.
Yeah, but I think it's. Oh yeah, here I can just.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, yes, like that. And what you said H4, right?
Yes, and I also said hello, Gaurav. Gaurav just joined on Twitch. So, Gaurav, nice seeing you here. We're doing really basic stuff because I believe that's a little bit because I'm German. I don't know. I hate generalizations, but we found this website, Chess Endgame Trainer, and I'd like to tick off all the exercises. Yeah, and if it's basic stuff, we go to the basic stuff, then it's all green, and we move on to the next stuff. So this will be a multi-session exercise to go through all the endgame positions they have.
Okay.
All
Should
right.
we proceed?
Yes, please do so.
I go with my king to F F3,
F3 with the king.
putting you
So
in suit.
now I would like to escape, but there is only one move I can do, and that is H3. Now it's your
Yeah.
turn.
And I go queen H5.
Queen
Checkmate.
H5. Why didn't you go Queen G3?
Because this is more pretty.
Okay, but it's both mate.
And we haven't done it this way yet either, so
Okay, nice. So we go to the next puzzle. We are hurrying up so we get through these fast. I need to
yeah.
click the button again for the human mode. And um, Gaurav says always a good idea to start with the basics to get into the rhythm. Rhythm. Yes, rhythm is nice. Okay. So I'm
I'm
going
black
to
here, right?
say it again. Sorry.
I'm black in this one, right?
Yes, correct. I'm playing King B2.
King B2, yeah, okay. Then I will go to E5.
E5 it is. And I'm doing the L shape thing, the horse L style. So it's Queen F3, starting
Queen
to box
F3.
in your king and forcing it to
Mhm.
the edge of the board.
Mhm.
Ah, Gaurav, it is called Chess Endgame Trainer, moo.com, I think. I will, can I put the link into the website here? Yes, I think I can. Hold on. Copy and einfügen and enter. Yes, there it is. Mhm. Okay, it's Black's turn, sorry.
Mhm. I'm going E6.
E6 it is. So I'm following you with the L shape.
Queen F4.
Sorry, Queen F4, yes. Mhm.
Okay, then I go King D5.
King E5. E5, you
D5,
said?
D5, D5.
D5, sorry. Okay. So then I bring in my king to C3.
Then I go back to E6.
E6 it is, got it. And I go King D4,
King
forcing
D4.
you back another file
Yeah. Um,
or
well,
rank
then
this
I
time.
go E7.
E7. I keep on boxing you in with the queen to F5.
F5, yeah. Then I go Queen D6. King. King d6.
King e6.
Not allowed
Okay.
to move opponent's pieces, right?
Yes, well, unfortunately not. Yes. So, I'd like to force you again to the 7th rank, and I do this by bringing my queen to f6.
F6. Then I go. Yeah, well, I guess I could just go d7.
D7 it is, and I say, welcome, Gaurav. Welcome. Okay, and I just continue by bringing my king to d5.
D5.
D5,
Then
yes.
I go. Well, yeah, I guess I should probably try for. Uh, of course, it will not work, but stalemate wise, probably the best idea would be to try e8.
E8 it is. Okay, nice.
Now you have
Because
two
if I now,
possibilities.
yes, because if I now move the king to d6 or e6, we have a nice stalemate.
Yeah.
So I don't like to do this, of course, and that's why I'm super, super smart and playing the queen to g7.
7, good move. And I'm Zugzwang, so I go d8, only move.
D8, yes, correct. And I'm going to play king d6.
And yeah, it's basically symmetrical. No matter which way I move, it's checkmate, right? So, but let I move c8 because maybe you will make a mouse slip somehow. And
We
yeah,
see.
I don't know.
Queen c7 gives you the checkmate. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So, we are going through them, all 14. We are going to make it. Next puzzle. We are now at number 6. And again, pressing the button for the human manual mode. I am white and I'm going to play queen to c6.
No, I'm white, right? I was just black.
Okay, then you played queen c6, okay?
No, because I'm playing queen f8.
Okay, then I go back and it's your move. You're white. Okay.
Because I was just black, wasn't I?
I don't care. So just give
I'm
me move for white.
okay. F8 for the queen.
f8?
Yeah.
f8 it is. I'm going to play king to d5.
King d5. Then I approach with the queen, pushing you towards my own king with e7.
e7 it is. I'm playing king d4.
You're going back d4. Okay, well, I just use that L shape technique with e6, queen e6.
e6 it is. And I play d3.
3. And I just approach with queen 5.
Queen e5 it is. And I'll jump around. And it is c4 with the king.
c4. Okay. Mm. Yeah, how do I do this? I guess I do king b2.
King b2. And I move d3 with my king.
d3, yeah, okay. Then I will go b3 with my king.
b3 it is. And I have only one move, that is d2.
Yes. And Yeah, then I go with the queen, the queen e4.
Queen e4. Okay. That leaves me again only two moves. Again, well, it's two moves. And I'm going to play d1 not to be checkmated right away.
E1, yes. Well, then I go. I guess I just kind of have to waste a move in a way, right? Just make sure everything is okay. Yo, king c3.
King c3. Only one move for me, it's c1.
And then my queen comes to c2.
c2. Alrighty, and why not to e1?
Because I like to mix it up,
Oh,
my
very
dear
good.
friend.
Okay. Thank you so much. Alrighty. So this time I'm white. We are at position number 7, so we almost made halftime. And I'm going queen e3.
Queen e3, yeah, okay. Oh, damn it, I forgot to
I
turn this
also
off.
forgot it.
You said e3, right?
Yes.
I go f6.
f6. f6 it is. I go queen e4.
E4, then I go. Yeah, I guess I just go f7.
f7, and I go queen e5.
5, then I go. Yeah, well, g6.
g6 I heard. Okay.
Yeah,
If you play g6, then I'm going to play f4.
f4. Yeah,
Yes.
then I go g7.
g7 it is. I play f5.
Then I go h7. No, oh, I can't. No, h6, of course.
h6. Okay. So now I'm happy because you are, well, more or less boxed in, so I can bring in the king. And it is b2.
Yeah, b2. Then I go g7.
g7. And it is c3 with the king.
d3, yeah. Then I go h6.
h6. And it is d4 with the king.
I go back to g7.
And it is e5 with the king.
5. I go h6, giving you a wonderful opportunity to make a beautiful move.
Yes, and my beautiful move is queen g4.
Ah, damn it. That was not what I had in mind.
But again, I think in a blitz game where the other one has only 2-3 seconds on the clock,
Yeah,
it's so easy
you could
to
very
get
easily.
stalemate.
Yeah, you're just in the mind of I'm just approaching with the king, and then you approach
Yes.
like one square more, and then you just
Mm.
screwed it up. Yeah. Oh, I go h7. Yeah, I forgot to
Yes.
say it aloud.
I'm going to play king f6.
6, yes, okay. And yeah, let's have this one. h8.
h8. And checkmate by queen g7.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So we are continuing and we are making our way through it. It gets faster as you see. Yeah, we are getting used to the system here, which is nice. Okay. So I don't know for you, but to me it's boring. But as I said, I'm German. I'd like to tick off all the boxes, and we are hurrying through through these.
Yeah,
So,
but still these basic things, you can still realize some things like you just said, like some of these stalemate patterns. Maybe it's very nice to just
yeah,
go
absolutely
through
true.
It can win
Absolutely
you
right.
a very big game. Like some of these very small things that you just go through. it can really make you some half points or whole points along the way.
Yes, correct.
Like
Yeah.
it's not too many of these simple things are like my game, the classic game I just had. I had a little. I can show you in the game sometime where I have this trick I saw in a Benjamin Feingold little thing where he explained like rook endgames, where you
Mm-hmm.
kind of go around and check the king. It's a little trick, but I just that's this I have seen in that video, little thing, and that just it won me the game.
Mm.
That
Oh,
was
nice.
all. It was just completely drawn, rook endgame. But I just remembered this little
Mm.
like little curiosity there is, and it won me the game. So
Yeah. Mm.
instead of a draw,
Okay.
because of
Oh,
this little
nice.
piece of
Mm.
information.
As it should
Uh,
be, as it should be. Never give up.
yeah, that's just
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Knowledge is
So you are white.
yeah. Let just. I think I will go. Yeah, I think I will go c7. C7 with the queen.
C7. C7. Okay. I'm going F5.
F5. Yeah. Well, I will go to F7 to cut off the board. So either you have to
F7.
go towards my king, which makes it easier, or you have to go to a very little,
Okay.
very little
F7
box.
makes
Yeah.
me want to stay in the middle of the board, and I do this by
Okay.
E5.
Yes. E5. Um. mm, Yeah. Well, I think I just go. Yeah. Well, it's. I think I go G7 or G6. It's called G6.
G6. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going D5.
D5. Uh. Yeah. Well, I just approach with the F6.
F6. I'm going E4.
E4. Yeah. Okay. Well, then I go. I go G5.
I heard Queen G5.
G5. Yeah.
G5. Okay. So then I go D4.
Okay. D4. Then I approach with the. I think I approach with the queen. Yeah. Yeah. You know. I just go F5.
The old L shape by the horse. Yes. Okay. So now I go E3.
3. Okay. I will go B2.
B2. King B2. Got it?
Yeah.
That makes me want to go to D4.
4. Then I go B3.
B3 with the king. You got it?
Yeah.
That makes me go E3 with my king.
3. Yeah. Then I go C3.
C3 with the king. And now you're forcing me back to the edge of the board, which means king E2.
2. Yeah. Well, then I'll go. It's kind of the same pattern that we have just a few moments ago. It's I go F4.
F4, the L shape, correct. And now there are only two moves for me to go. If I go D1, I'm immediately checkmated by queen D2, so I of course go E1 and hope that you do a mistake.
And I will do the same. It's exactly the same pattern where I go king D3
King D3.
and putting you in Zugzwang.
Yes, Zugzwang D1 for me.
Yeah. And then of course F1.
f1, and it's a checkmate. Alrighty. Thank you. So we are now at position number 9, and of course, I'm hurrying. I'm white this time. Your king is already kind of okay, I think, to me, so I bring the king to b2.
2, and I... Oh, damn it. Forgot the computer.
Yeah, me too.
You said b2, then I go e7. No, I can't. e6.
e6, you say. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you say e6, I say king c3.
3, then I go back to d7.
Back to d7, which makes me go king d4.
Then I go back to 6.
Yes, and I go king e4.
e4, yeah. Then I go... yeah, I will try d7.
d7 again. Okay. Which makes me go king e5.
5, yes, okay. Then I will go e8.
e8. e8 it was, and I just go... Well, this is very interesting for me, because I like to go king e6.
e6, yeah. And then I, of course, only move is d8.
e8, d8, sorry, you got it. Which
Yeah.
makes me want to go...
It's actually a little bit of a little inconvenience for right. Little inconvenience, yeah. Right.
Yes, just a little. Queen e7.
Okay. d8.
c8. And
Yeah, what did you
now
say? e7, right?
you cannot go to well, my queen went to e7, and you are forced to go to c8. Only move.
Yeah, I said that was... Didn't I say that? c8.
Yes, that was correct. And now my move is king to d6.
d6, good. Well, I'm in Zugzwang, and I will go b8.
Yes, so that makes me, of course, king c6.
6 and No, I'm actually not Zugzwang, but yeah, let me go to c8.
c8 it is. And I'm giving you a checkmate with e8.
e8, yeah. Super.
Number 9 is done. Love it. Okay, so we are now at number 10. And Anders, just short, um, I'd like the way the website is built, because it really drills in your pattern. Yeah. So I'm sure if you make this 14 times, you really know how to do it. Mhm.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But this is something you can probably also figure out at the board. Especially, this is more like, especially in a classical game, right? You have lots of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Okay.
but some
So,
of these stalemate patterns could be maybe interesting in a some sort of faster time control, right?
absolutely.
Or if you play somebody who's really really bad, but then you will probably not get to like this far into the game anyways.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
if they
You are white.
yeah, I go yeah, well, g5.
G5.
Yeah,
I go F7.
7. Yeah, okay. Then I just go h6.
H6.
Yeah,
Okay. I go E7.
7. Then I go b2 with the king.
b2, got it. I go d7.
7. Then I go king c3.
Oh, exciting. I go e7. Stay in the middle of
e7.
the board at
By the
least.
way,
as
you
much
know
as I
this
can.
lead chess, this where you practice your coordinates or this vision, like the coordinates of the board.
Mm-hmm.
In lead chess, you can also do like with your speak, like it's recognizing your speech,
Yes, I know. Yeah.
and it cannot ever understand my freeze. I have to say free.
Oh, that's funny.
Good, but it's a difficult word for every, like it's pretty much only like native English speakers who can say free
Yes, correct.
correctly. So, but yeah, just a little side note. I go c4.
c4 it is. I
Yeah.
go d7.
D7. Yeah. I go king d5.
King d5. Got it.
Yeah.
I go e7.
E7. Okay. Well, then I go g7.
g7 for the queen. Okay. Which makes me go to e8.
Yeah, e8. Yeah, good. Well, then I just approach with the king at d6.
d6. Okay.
Yeah,
And then I have only one move left with my king, and that is d8.
d8. Yeah, and then I go f8.
f8
Checkmate.
is a checkmate. Well done. 11. Here we go. I am white. And let's go. So I'd like to box you in right away. And I start with queen c6.
Queen c6.
Yes.
Good. I go f7.
f7. You have only two ranks left. 7th and 8th rank. So yeah, you can just jump around there as you like. And I bring in my king. b2.
b2. Yeah, I go e7.
e7. I go c3 with the king.
3. I go f7.
f7. I go d4 with the king.
d4. I go back to e7.
Back to e7. And I go king e5.
Yeah, I go f7.
f7 with the king. Okay. Then it's getting exciting. And I'm going to play queen e6.
Queen e6. Yes, okay. Then I will give you this lovely stalemate opportunity again. You should never miss a stalemate opportunity.
Yes.
It's f8. Come on, Jan.
f8.
Do it. You can do it.
Yes, I
Push your
know I
king.
can do it. Okay, so I'm not going to do this. I'd like to
Oh,
I'd like to have your king jailed onto the 8th rank, and that's why I play
probably a
queen
good idea.
d7 to avoid stalemate with the king on f6.
Yes, and I go g8.
g8. I bring in the king for the kill on f6.
6, yeah. Well, I go h8.
Yes, and checkmate on g7. Love it. Right. So that makes us having the 12th position now, and you are white again.
Okay. Well, I go to h6. Oh, I forgot the computer again. That's unbelievable. There, h6.
h6. Okay.
Yeah, go towards my king or get boxed in.
Yeah, I'd like to
Well,
make it as long as possible, and as we learned, stay in the middle of the board to not be checkmated. I go e5.
5. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. Should I approach with the king? No, I just hoard you. Boom, boom. No, what do I do actually? Yeah. I think I just do b2 with the king.
c2 with the king?
B2, b2.
b2. Okay. Then
Yeah.
I go d5 with the king.
5, yeah, okay. Then I go c3.
c3 with the king. I go e5 with my king.
5, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, why not? This is probably not the fastest way, but d3.
d3 with the king
Yeah,
makes
d3,
me
d3, right?
d3. Yes, I played d3. Hmm.
Good.
So
I
I'm
guess you have only
playing
one move.
d5.
d5, yeah. And then I move in with the queen to f6.
Which one?
Queen f6.
f6. f6, you got. And that makes me go to c5.
5, yes. And then I go to g6 with the queen.
g6 with the queen.
e6, e6.
e6. Yes, got it. I was wondering. That makes me go to b5.
5, yes. Well, I might as well just stick to my guns and go d6 with the queen.
Yes, the old L shape for the queen to the king. And this means I have only, well, 2 moves left. And I go a4.
a4, yeah. Then I go c3. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
c3
c3.
with the king.
Yes. Should I have? Oh, yeah, no. I guess this is okay. Yeah, yeah.
Did you make a move?
Yeah, I made c3, king c3.
Yes, you got it. So for me, it's b5 then.
b5.
I don't like to be boxed into the A rank, A file, sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's actually. Oh, yeah. Now it's actually you who's kind of zugzwanging me in a way. I go queen, queen c7. I made some inaccuracies there. I must have.
Yeah, would have gone earlier, but c7 I
Yeah,
heard. Okay, that's nice. Then
yeah.
there's no chance for me to stay on the B file, and I need to go to the A file, and I'll go A6.
a6, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Well, let's do another kind of thing you can do also here. b8.
B8 is nice because now I'm really stuck on the A rank. File.
Yeah,
File and rank in English is so hard for me. Okay. So it's the A file that my king is now stuck. I have only one move left. That is A5.
a5, yeah. Then I go queen b7.
Queen B7.
Yeah,
Okay, you got it. And that means I have only one move left, and that is A4.
a4, yeah. And then I come b4 for the
B4 with the checkmate. Again, well done, of course. So we are almost through with the drills of the queen with this king mate. we already went through 12 of these positions. It's really tiresome, but I don't know if you Anders have the same feeling. Um, at the beginning, I was like, oh yeah, there was a stalemate. And now I'm 100% sure I know that there it is a stalemate
Yeah.
option. And it's really nice to refresh this and also to drill this in by doing these 14 positions. Of
Yeah, but I
course,
think also when you really you know it so well that you really, oh, this is so boring. That's when you actually really have learned it, so you can also remember it, where you have
absolutely
done it so many
yes.
times.
And still, I'm
I
worrying
know.
that in a blitz game, I'm going to stalemate my opponent.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Yes, so
But
I'm
yeah, I
white.
think this is like doing this repetitive tiff. This is really important in the end game. Like I had
Yes.
some like I think I had like 50 different kind of dispositions that I was training every day for half an hour, like for half a year. Like the
Mm,
same goddamn positions every day.
mm,
Like some very simple, some a little bit more difficult, but I just drilled them in, and that's what laid the foundation for my end game, or
yes.
was
Mm,
part of it at least. So just doing like doing opposition with the king and a pawn, like up. I did that every goddamn day for like a half year, and others also. But
now, then I'm
I just
curious once we come to the pawn end games.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
it's going
Let's
to be
see.
great.
I should
Yeah.
I should know some of them at least.
Yeah.
There
Mm.
are always things you don't know, of
Yeah,
course.
I believe you're
You
way
have to,
better there, but we'll see. For here, I
yeah.
move queen g4.
Yeah. G4. You said
Yes,
G4, right?
queen g4.
G4. Oh god damn it! I forgot the computer again. Talking too much.
Mm.
Okay, G4, and I go D5.
d5 it is. I'm going to box you further in with the queen, the old L shape, and that is queen f4.
F4, yeah. Then I go E6.
e6 it is. Then I box you in a little more by playing queen g5,
G5, yeah. Then
staying in the L shape.
I go D6.
d6, okay. So now I take away one more rank from you by following with the L shape. It is queen f5.
F5, yes, okay. I go C6.
c6. I take another rank file away from you by e5, following the L shape.
Yeah, E5, yes. I go. I think maybe I go D7.
d7 you got. So I'll take another rank away from you this time. That is f6 with the queen.
F6, yeah. And
Mhm.
I go. Mm, I guess I go C7.
c7. I'll keep boxing you in. It's e5, e6, sorry, e6 with the queen.
E6, then I
Your
go
square gets
B7.
smaller and smaller.
B7.
d7,
B7.
b7. Yeah, I was wondering again. So we are getting close. It is d6 for my queen.
6, right? Okay. Then I go. Guess I go C8.
c8 it is. And then I will simply box you in on the 8th rank by going queen e7.
E7. Yeah. Then I have Zugzwang. B8.
Only move. And now it's time for my king to come into the action by c2.
C2. Yeah. Okay. Then I go C8.
c8. c3.
C3. B8.
b8 you got. And it is c4.
C4. C8.
c8. It is c5.
C5. B8.
b8. And now surprise, surprise, it is b6.
Yeah, good move. Yeah, c8.
c8 with a
Yeah.
checkmate on c7. And we are finally at the last position, and it is white for you. Again, manual mode is turned on, and there you go.
All right. Well, I will just try something new, and I think I will lead with the king. Oh, and I go d2
d2 with the king.
with the king. Yeah.
I go d6. I face your king.
Then I go d3.
e3.
d3.
d3 with the king.
Yeah.
Super new
Oh, yeah,
tactic.
better say that.
I'll
Yeah.
stay in the middle of the board. I go to d5.
Okay, d5. Then I go queen c4.
Queen c4. That's mean. I go e5.
Okay. Well, I go e4.
e4 with the queen, I believe.
Yeah, e4 with the queen.
Yes.
Check.
Nice. So I try to stay in the middle of the board with king d6.
Then I go king d4.
King d4 you got. And for me, you're forcing me away from my beloved 6th rank now. And I go to d7.
7. Then I go king d5.
King d5 you got. And I play c7.
Okay. Hmm. Well,
Well,
well. I will go queen e6.
queen e6. Okay, then I'd like to go to b7.
7, yeah, okay. Um,
Stay away from the edge.
yeah, well, I will go queen c6.
Queen c6. And then I'm now forced to go to the edge. And that is b8.
b8, then I go queen d7.
Queen d7. So only one move for me, which is a8.
Good. I go king c6.
Yep, b8.
And b7 with the queen checkmate.
Checkmate. Love it. Okay. And now we are good. We did all the positions for the queen. And the fun part is we are going to wait until it synchronizes with the stream delay. But I think you can see it on the board shortly, quad. And it is we are green.
Oh, yeah.
There
I'm
it
just
is.
lagging the first one. I haven't done, but I can
Yeah.
just
Okay. So as
do the
we
first one.
are done now with the queens, I hope neither of us will ever do a mistake. And yeah, fun story is I played the Lichess Bundesliga. I played someone with a blitz rating on Lichess 1850. I was losing. I had only 10 seconds left. He had 1 minute left, and he had a king and a queen. And the result was a draw because he didn't know how to checkmate.
Oh my
And
god.
That was,
That's crazy.
yeah, that was amazing to me. And I believe
Yeah.
he was
How
not
how
just
high
being nice. He
rated was
tried,
he?
he couldn't make it.
How what was his rating?
1850.
Holy crap!
Yes.
How can you have such holes in your knowledge? How can you live with yourself like
I have
this?
no
I don't
idea. Maybe
understand it.
he just blanked out or something. I don't know. But it
Yeah,
happened.
it could.
So it
Yeah,
was nice.
yeah,
Yes.
crazy.
So now we are
And
going
somebody,
to.
you know, it's oftentimes I always play with people. They are so tactical, strong in the middle game, and has all booked up in the opening. And then when
Mhm.
you come to the end game, they're just like a 5-year-old child. You know, it's
Yeah,
just like what
it
the
happens.
hell?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So
So not
as
every,
we.
but sometimes you are surprised how bad people are in the end game, right? If they're like contrary to how good they are in the middle game or something, and then
Mhm.
all of a sudden they just fall apart and don't
Yeah, I
know what
noticed
to
that
do.
too. Yes,
That's
correct.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
as we are done with the basic Queen King end games, now we are at the Rook King end games. And we do
Yeah.
the same thing. Yeah, it is 12 positions. And
Yeah.
do you prefer to be white or black? White, of course, should be winning.
Um. Yeah. Well, I can take black first.
Okay, then it
Yeah.
is my turn. And again, checkmate can only be done on the edge of the board or at the edge of the board. So it's my turn to force you to the edge.
Yeah.
And I give my very best. And I will start by playing e1 with the rook.
E1. Yeah. Okay. Um. Oh, I just have to. Yeah, like this. Okay. Then I will go D3.
d3. All right. So now, of course, I'd like to box you in. And I'm going to do this by playing d1 with the rook.
One. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. Well, I will just be really annoying and play C2.
c2. Okay. As my king, yeah, was blocking your escape to the e file, yeah, I now need to protect the rook, and I'm going to do this by king e2.
Then I go C3.
c3 you got, and now I'm going to play just a simple rook to d2.
Okay. Then I will go C4.
c4 you got, and I'm going to play d3 with the rook. And now we can see that your box is getting smaller.
It's. I will go B4.
b4, I understood.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And I'm going to play king e3.
Okay. I will go back to C4.
Yes. I'm going king e4.
E4. Yeah. Okay. Then I go C5.
c5, you said? Okay. I'm playing rook d4.
Oh yeah. Then I go B5.
I understood b5.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I play king d5.
5. Yes. Then I'll go B6.
b6 you got. And it's my turn. And I'm playing c5. Is c5 smart? Hold on. Yes, I think it's all right.
What?
C4.
C5.
So sorry, C4. C4 with the rook.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I go B5.
B5. You got. Okay. So then I'm going to play. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to play. Um, Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to play D. Ah, this is an interesting moment, I see. So I don't like you to escape, of course, but I think I made a mistake with the king move before. So this prolongs the whole thing. So I'm going to play. Yeah, C8.
Okay. Yeah, probably an okay move, right? I think I will go B4.
B4. Okay. Now the trick is, of course, to get you into a position where my king is in direct opposition and it's my move so that I can get the rook on the B file and to get you retreat to the last file that you have then. Okay, and to do this, I'm going to play rook to C7.
Okay, rook C7. Well, I will go B3.
B3. I'm now following you because that was the intermediate move I needed for you to move. And my king D4.
D4, yeah, okay. Yeah, it looks like you're chasing me towards the corner. That's probably not a good, not a bad idea. If I go B4, you will force me to the A
Mm-hmm.
file. So I will go B2, even though it's towards the
B2,
corner.
yes. King D3.
King D3, okay. And I will go B1.
B1. It is D2.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I will go B2.
B2. And now that's what I was waiting for. Now I can force you to go on the A file by bringing the rook to B7 as C1, 2, and 3 are covered by my king. You
Okay,
cannot
A3.
escape. Yes, I played B7 with the rook. Hmm?
Yeah, and I do A3.
A3 it is.
A3.
Yes, A3 it is. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a wonderful C2.
With the king, C2, right?
Yes,
I will go A4.
A4. And now we have the same thing to play. Now I will just follow with the king. It is C3.
3, okay, of course, if I go A3 now, it's a checkmate, so I go A5.
Yes, it is C4.
4, and I go the same thing. I go A6.
A6. I go B1.
B1 with the rook.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll. Yeah, well, I guess I go. I guess I go B7. A7. A7.
A7 it is. Okay, that's
Yeah.
where I want you to go, of course. So that finally my king protects the 3 squares, so you cannot go to the B file again. I'm playing C5.
C5. Oh, yeah,
C5.
C5. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just me. Well, I go. Guess I go A8.
A8 you got, and I'm going to play. Yes, I'm playing C6 with the king.
6, and I have only one move. A7.
Yes, and now we have a very decisive thing to do. And that is, if I play my king to c7, you can escape to a6, and we do the same drill again, now running down the
Yeah,
board. And that's why
yeah.
I need to do an intermediate move with the rook, and that is b2.
Yeah, should you go B6?
And
Yeah, wouldn't that? Or what? Need to go B2. You say B2. No, maybe I'm not.
yes,
I'm
I
wrong.
went to
But
b2.
B2. Yeah, okay. If I'm going A6, it's a checkmate. So I go A8 to prolong the agony.
Yes, there's always a disconnection possible. Okay, so it is
Oh yeah.
c7 with the king.
C7. Yes. And then yeah, okay, yeah, and then you got here the A7 from me.
a7, and we have the final position. a6, a7, a8 are covered by my king. You cannot escape, and it is checkmate with the rook on a2.
B2, yeah.
In only 25 moves. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to the next puzzle. We are drilling this in 12 positions. We'll see what comes up. Next puzzle. It is white to win, and this time it's your turn. And
Yeah.
manual
Well,
mode
I
again
can.
turned on. Yes.
Yeah, I can might as well take away some files from you here. I think I go F5.
F5 you got. And I attack your rook with g4.
G5, of course. Then I go F8.
F8 you got. And I'd like to stay in the middle of the board with g5.
G5. I got C2.
c2 for the king coming in.
Yeah.
I go g4.
G4. Okay, and I go D3.
d3 king coming in. I go g5.
5, and I go E4.
e4. Okay. And I'd like to attack your rook now, because if I go g4, the three squares f3, f4, f5 are protected by your king, and you can force me away from the g file to the h file. I don't like that, so I go g6.
G6. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I go E5.
e5 with the king. Same
Yeah.
thing, I don't like g5 because then I would be forced away. So I go g7.
7. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah, but can't I? What if I go? Couldn't I just try to, if I can find some, so I don't have to take you all the way down the board? Or maybe no. I think it's just. I think it must be F1.
f1 is correct, best move here I think. So now I think I can just go back here to g6 and see what you're doing.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, because I have to force you off there, and if I go up and give you the, I think I have to give you back the. So I go F2.
The intermediate move, exactly
Yeah.
what I did before I checkmated you before.
Yeah. Because if I
You,
take the opposition, you can just go
I can
to
just go down the
G5.
board again and we do the same
Yeah,
drill. Yes. So
yeah.
the intermediate move is necessary, f2. This way I cannot go to g5, otherwise you would have the three squares, f4, f5, f6, and force me off to the h pile. So I'd like to make it as hard as possible for you. That's why I'm playing g7.
And this again in a faster time control, you could win a game by stalling like this and
If the other one doesn't
you
know the
just
intermediate move, you just do this all the
yeah
time. Up and down, up and down. Yes.
yeah and just make it as hard as possible
Mm-hmm.
in every checkmate. So that it's always possible to make some mistake or yeah if
Yes.
the clock is
Mhm.
low.
And especially as it is so embarrassing and time is ticking down, you don't know it, you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
think, and
And then
it's
you
a,
just
yeah.
kind of get a hot head and
Hmm. Yes, correct.
get embarrassing. Yeah, then it's
Hmm.
not good. What is your? I moved E6.
E6,
Yeah,
E6 you got. So I'm playing G8,
G8, right? And then I go E7.
King E7. I play, now I trick you. Hold on. I play H7.
H7.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, well, I guess I'll take the file away from you
Yes.
by G2, of course.
G2. Yes.
Yeah.
F7 would have also worked. And yeah, I'm now trying to make it as hard as possible as always. And that's why I'm playing H6.
6, yeah, of course. Yeah, and I just have to follow you. I take a position with F6.
F6 you got. So I'm going down H5.
5, yeah. And then I go F5.
F5. I'm following. Yeah, that is also okay. So basically, I take this one back because I didn't want to do it. So you played, hold on, you played F5, and I wanted to go to H4. Hold on, can I do this here? No, it's not allowing this. I can only, interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so I played H6.
You go back up.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think I take rook G5, rook G5,
Rook G5 it is. Okay, that
putting
makes
Sukswang.
me only one having one square left. It's H7. Hmm?
Yes. Then I'll go. Oh, wait a moment. No, I have to lead with the rook. Actually, else I'm making no progress. So I'm going G6.
G6, okay.
Yeah.
Have it.
And you go H8, right?
I go, yeah, only move. Hmm.
And I go F6.
And I say almost thank you. I'm not trying to trick you, of course. Hmm.
What are your move?
Oh, I
H7,
played,
right?
you played F6. I didn't move here, so I'm playing H7, sorry.
Good. And then I'm going F7,
F7.
of course. And that's a Sukswang. This is also very like I don't know, famous, but of like a,
Hmm.
yeah, what do you call a standard thing with
Yes, only move
where you
for me
put
is
in
h8.
Zugzwang like this, right?
Hmm?
Where you have the rook. And sometimes you lose of move with the rook here. So if it's my turn now, then I just go like c6 or something, making you move back to h8, and then I go
Yes, would also work,
h6.
yes.
Of course, that's a
So I
traditional
believe we
way
have
to.
a checkmate on h6.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Very well done. Okay, we hurry through the positions here. We'll see how that goes. And it's my turn now, and I play. Why not b2 with the king?
Two. Yeah. Okay.
Of course, I forgot to do manual mode.
I
Okay,
go d3.
d3.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And I'm playing. Rook d8.
Rook d8. Okay. Then I go e4.
e4.
Yeah.
e4 it is. Okay, and I'm playing c3 with my king.
3. Okay. Well, I go e5.
e5. And I'm going c4 with my king.
e4. Then I go e6.
e6. I'm playing c5 with my king.
Let me go to e5.
e5, you say? Okay.
Yeah.
It is immediately, without thinking, rook e8.
Then I go f6.
Yes, you are forced off the e file now. Yes, so you need to go on the f file. You played f6, and I'm following with my king to d5.
5. I go f5.
f5. Okay. Again, I can force you off the f file now by playing f8, as
And then I
my
go
king protects e4, 5, and 6.
g6.
g6, okay, and I follow you with my king to e5.
Yes. And I go, why not go g7?
g7, okay, and I go rook f1.
Then I will go g8.
g8, I play king e6.
Yeah, yeah, I went g8.
g8, you already were on g8.
No, I went on g7.
Yeah, I played rook f1. You went to king g8. I played um, king e6.
But you are already on e6. On in my, I don't know.
Um,
There's some.
okay, hold on. We now, the position now is black's king g8, white's king
Yeah,
e6, and white's
yeah,
rook f1, and it's black to
yeah,
turn.
yeah. But on my board, it's your turn. It's your turn. I will just see like let this synchronize.
Okay,
I've
hold
done
on.
something
Yes,
wrong.
it is. In the stream, it's
F1.
synchronized already.
Oh, it's because you said you like move 10, my move 10, that was G7. But I can also, nay. What?
No, nay, no.
No, it's more like I can just correct it here from mine. It's easier.
Okay.
I will just make, I will just see here. Your 8th move was, oh, what the hell? Yeah. Why F8 here, of course. And then I had, G6. Then you had E5. And you were,
Yeah,
what's the
just
last,
writing it
what's
to
your
set it up.
move 11? Is this G6? No,
Move
what?
11 is E6, correct.
E6, okay, yeah. That's my turn. I go G6, G7.
G7 for the black king.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the intermediate move because I'd like to bring you to the H file. And my move is F2, rook F2.
F2, yeah, okay. Then I will go, it doesn't matter which way I go actually. I will just go G8.
G8, okay. And of course I play king to E7.
King E7, then I go G7.
Yes, rook G2.
G2, and I will go H6.
H6 it is. And I'm playing king F7.
7, okay. Then I will go, yeah, because you have to kind of chase me down the line, right?
Yes,
H5.
F6.
No, F5, H5.
H5. You are already on H5. I played F6.
Oh, I didn't get that one in. And then I go H4.
H4. F5.
F5, then I go H3.
H3. I'm going G8 with the rook.
G8, yeah. And I will go H4.
H4. I'm playing G7 with the rook.
7. Then I'm going H3.
H3. F4 with the king.
F4, and I go H2.
H2. F3 with the king.
And yeah, H1.
F2 with the king.
H2.
Checkmate. H7 with the rook.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting faster. This is nice. We still have 8 more to go, I believe.
Yeah, it could be so nice if these developers they could do something so you could like play against each other. So you could do like simultaneously like hook up on the
Yes,
side. But then
I
you have to
believe.
have some login and everything,
Yeah, I
probably.
believe there is a way, but it's a
Okay.
hassle. And that would be, do you
Okay.
see above the human computer icon, there's a triangle facing upwards?
Yeah.
If you click on it, a menu comes up and you get a light chess or lead chess symbol.
Yeah.
And then you would have to click on light chess, and then you need to make it a study. And then we both have to be in the study, and then we could play against each other.
Yeah. Okay.
But we
But
would
then
have to
yeah,
do this for
it's just as a study. It's not with time or anything.
nothing. It's just a study then. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But we could like set this up for the next. If we're gonna do this again, then just prepare a whole study full of these exercises. We can just so we have like 20 or 30, and then we can just do it much faster. Do you know
That's a
what I
nice
mean?
idea. We'll see. Yes, correct. Hmm?
Yeah. So we don't then we're not in the app. We're doing it in the study, like
Yes.
live. And we can really get and we can
Yeah, and
get
we just
the
have to tick off the app, so it's all green.
yeah.
Hmm?
But you can just do it again, right? Do it again in the app also.
Yes, and
It's probably
correct.
not a
Yes,
bad thing to do it twice.
yes. Okay, so we got that one, and now it's
Yeah, and by the
basically
way,
I think
it cannot get
basically
too
I
late today, Jan. I'm a student of the natural sciences. Like I've become a schoolboy again.
yeah, it's
So
lovely, isn't it?
I
Okay, yes.
yeah, I have to get
Mm.
up in the morning
Yeah.
and start
So,
studying.
Anders, then I say just goodbye to you. I play the rest of the Rook
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
games with the computer. Yeah.
yeah.
And
And then I will catch up, and then let's look at if we can make a study with this, so it can get a little bit like we can make it faster, and then we can just talk along what we're doing. Maybe do a little bit more of explaining what we're doing, and then just
yes, that's
moving.
also nice. Alrighty.
Um,
Then,
okay.
Anders, thank you for doing this. It was gruesome because it was so boring in a way. But
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
other
yeah.
hand, I learned stuff. So I forgot
Yeah, actually,
basically
because
the
you slow
intermediate
down a
move with
bit,
the
you know?
rook.
You slow
Hmm?
down.
Yes.
It's a good
So
thing.
I forgot the intermediate move with the rook. I forgot the stalemate position with the queen. So that was a nice repetition, of course. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah,
Anders,
I think I learned something too,
yeah,
even though
thank you
it's
so
very
much.
basic.
I wish you a very
Yeah,
good night, and I play the
yeah,
rest
no
against
problem.
the computer. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah. We'll
see you later.
have lots of fun.
Oh, I will, of course. Okay.
Great.
Anders, have a
See
good
you.
night and bye
Thanks.
bye.
Yeah. Good night. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so I'm turning on the computer machine and just starting to do this quick now. So bringing in this one and then boxing in the king, boxing it in even further, getting the rook out of the way, getting my king in here. It's nice. So now I can just bring it to the next file. My king here. That is nice. He goes to the next file already. And again, he is really gracious with me, or just generous. Generous is the word. Okay. So now I need to bring in the king, the intermediate move. Now I can follow with the king. And we have a checkmate position. Okay, nice. Next puzzle, we make this really quick now. Alrighty. So, again, boxing in the king, bringing in my king, moving the rook out of the way, following the king, intermediate move, boxing it in, bringing in the king, bringing it in even further, intermediate move, so I can follow, and checkmate. Next puzzle. Again, boxing in the king, bringing in my king, getting it out of the way. Intermediate move, so he cannot escape. Following the king, boxing it in. Okay, bringing it to the file here, getting my, well, first the king, that is fine. Now, intermediate move, following it, checkmate. Nice. Next puzzle. Okay. So, yeah, same thing here. and getting up my king. Boxing it in, bringing in the king, boxing it in, bring in the king, bring in the king, getting the rook out of the way, intermediate move, following, checkmate. Okay, same thing here, boxing it in, boxing it in. Do we have that intermediate move here already? Oh no, we have to follow it all the way. Yes, unfortunately, but that's what it is. Okay. Ah, now he did a mistake. This is shorter now. Intermediate move. Boxing it in. King, king. All the way. Intermediate move. Following it. Checkmate. Next puzzle. 12. And here we go. It is... For now, I bring it here. Boxing it in. Boxing it in. Bringing in the king. And checkmate. Next puzzle. Bringing in the king. Bringing in the king. Boxing it in. Boxing it in. Bringing in the king. Ah, mouse slip, sorry. King, king, king. Boxing it in. King. Following it. Out of the way. Intermediate move. Following with the king. Checkmate. Next puzzle. This is really going quick here. And what's this? I don't know what's the best here. I just play the following. Yes, so this is strange. I just go out of the way. Okay, so this is funny. Boxing it in, zack. Yeah, going here. Very far was probably a mistake. Yes, boxing it in. King, king, boxing it in, boxing it in. Now I go out of the way. Intermediate move. Follow, follow, follow. Checkmate. Okay, and the last one. Boxing it in. Will this work this way? We'll see. No, I need it here. Okay, boxing it in. Follow. Boxing it in. Boxing it in. Boxing it in. Follow, follow, follow. Bring it to the other side. And follow, follow. Checkmate. So, that is quite easy. And yeah, we're done. Next puzzle. So we are done with these rook moves. Everything is green, and yeah, I believe that's it for tonight. And just to show you something, the rooks here, of course, that is looking like this. And then next time, I think we can also start covering the actually can show you this on screen. Hold on, I just need to make it a little larger. I can just move this here. Hold on. Okay, this is what's coming up for the next time then. The pawns, and we have several pawn situations here coming up, and it's going to be difficult, of course. As the icon suggested, it was the sucker, baby sucker thing. I don't know the English word for it. This is really easy, but something that everybody should really know by heart. It is knowing how to mate with the queen, knowing how to mate with the rook, knowing how to mate with two rooks, and then of course it gets more exciting. So this was the first installment of the chess endgame sparring, and we are continuing. Follow the channel, of course, to get updates when we are on with the next session for this. And of course, you can always come into chat and do these sessions with us, so you can propose moves and so on. So for me, it was really nice to get this running, and I wish you a very good night.